to boxing. We have a winner, close call. Sure you'd agree, that was a good little battle actually. But your winner of boxing out the red corner here tonight.
Hello, how you doing there, you right? Hello and welcome back again. It's been a while. That's my intro from now on, I think. I do one video every couple of months, obviously. Consistency is key. But it can't unlock doors, consistency, can it? An actual key will do that. An actual key. Without further ado, a bit like an egg being thrown onto the floor, let's get cracking. No, I'm not joking. Let's actually, let's get on with this. Ting. So the ring walk. Bit of a suspense to begin with, probably wondering where the bloody hell I'm coming out from, hence that woman filming over there. The song, Dangerous, really represents the way I drive, so I thought I'd put that in there. Head shout out anyone who can't drive. Look at me hopping over a stall valiantly, or clumsily as they'll put it. I thought I'd try and fool my opponent here, a bit of poker face, jumping over that, sort of looking a bit uncoordinated, like I don't know where I am. Either confuses him or freaks him out a little bit. What I didn't realise is I was the first one walking out until I saw no one else was in the ring, of course. Hopping over valiantly, going through the thing. I wanted to actually sort of dip under and roll under a little bit, you know, show off. But so first round, obviously, the last fight I had, it was my first fight, I was inexperienced, and I blew my load too quick. But without further ado, obviously, in relation to that, I did go too quick. I came too soon, as they say. I came too soon.
I never came.
And obviously I ran out of juices in the first round, of course, as you've probably already seen. So this one was all about composure. Throwing out my jab, using my strength where I can, moving my head where I can as well. And just sort of seeing what he does, how he reacts to certain punches. When I did a little sparring session with this chap to match up, one thing we did notice is he was walking into my jab quite a lot of times, and any time I'd flick out my hand, he'd often return back with a left hook. So we were really looking to try and expose that. He was quite a handy fighter, to be fair. He was good with his hands. He was giving me a good fisting in the first round. So yeah, it was just literally just playing around.
Yeah, that wasn't in a nasty one.
And what I found he was really good at, he was coming across to my left and he was throwing his right hand. And you know, there was a couple of times where he was actually landing quite well. And he did catch me on the nose. I mean, it's going to happen. Obviously, this thing's probably about 4 foot long. You know, at the end of the day, as I said before, if boxing doesn't work out, oh, dive, VAR, dive. What happened there was he fell over. It wasn't anything, you know, I did, to be fair to you. He literally just overthrew and then just fell into nothing. So anyway, I think that threw him off a little bit, to be fair. Sticking out the jab anytime he got close, pushing out the jab, pushing him away with the jab. Oh, little flippy dippy doo there. Bloody hell, don't mind if I diddly do. First round Romeo done. Still had, and that was actually funny enough, the name of my opponent. That was a really good pun, quite frankly, or really good play on words there, because I didn't even know I was doing it. The best jokes are the ones you don't realise you're doing. Hence, this one as well. Didn't realise he had his gum shield in. Great guy I am. Didn't throw any punches to that when I noticed he had his gum shield in. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. On my tombstone it'll be Ace of Peach, good guy. But yeah, so again, as I was saying, just throwing that jab out, using my reach, using my strength, using a bit of more of experience as well in the ring sort of thing, cutting him off where I can. And he was pursuing me quite a bit of the fight, but one thing I definitely noticed, it was a missed opportunity, is he was dipping his chin into my crutch. I'm not going to say what you want me to say, even though I really want to say it, but I should have thrown an uppercut in those situations there. But yeah, as he was dipping into my crutch, it was a missed opportunity there, and not in the way you're thinking. And again, a couple of times, you know, I got into a good way where I was trying to, you know, sort of just keep him close. You know, in some respect you could say this was kind of a better love story than Twilight. I did get a couple of hugs in there. I actually hugged him more times that night than I probably hugged my missus in 4 weeks before the fight. But yeah, again, throwing the jab, using my strength. He kept walking onto the jab quite a few times. At this point I noticed he was getting tired. I was feeling a little bit as well, I'm not going to lie to you, but the difference is I felt my second win coming as well, and I'm not talking about farting. I didn't eat anything dodgy there. That was like old school bullying, that bit there, isn't it? Almost got him into a bit of a headlock. I was about to give him a swirly, like the good old 90s. But yeah, as I said, I noticed I felt a little bit more of a push in that last round as well, which you'll see in a moment, when my energy levels were still with me, and you sometimes experience that within running. See, I can be serious in a video as well. And again, yeah, just throwing my right hand, it did get a little bit scrappy doing there, started to look a bit rough. But you know, the inner dog in me would not give up. 3 puns in one. Well done, Asa. Congratulations. And again, just throwing the jab out. Every time he was overthrown, I was just literally throwing straight back. And of course, the third and final round, as the geezer lemon squeezer ring announcer said. And again, just throwing the body, picking him off a little bit more. I really started to feel the pace of this fight in the way that it worked for me, in terms of I knew I still had more coming forward. I mean, one criticism I definitely give myself is if I threw a more high volume of punches in that last round, I could have probably had him out there.
Ooh, you're hard, showing off.
But obviously that didn't happen. Gave him a little hug there, obviously, you know, showing the love. Showing the love, that's what you've got to do. Yeah, it's a rough sport, it's a barbaric sport, as some people say, but I think, you know, these clinches, I think, to be honest with you, it just shows that, I just want to love people. I just want to love. Body shots coming in, slapping through, obviously. I was very over the moon about that as well. I was throwing my sort of check hook out a little bit there. Obviously, as you can see, I'm no professional, but I'm good with my hands. I was about to say, ladies, hit me up then. Sorry, Stevie. I didn't mean it like that. But anyway, throwing it, he was pressing the fight, and to be fair to the geezer, he was still pushing. He wasn't stopping at all. He was still coming forward. I really rated this guy, to be honest with you. Obviously, I'm not the most talented boxer on the planet. I'll never say I will. I am. But he was getting. I thought he was quite decent, to be honest with you. And again, overthrown a little bit there. My chin was up. He could have hit me with an uppercut, but I think he was shattered at this point. A bit like a bike. He was too tired. He was too tired. And again, nice little hug there. Could have given him a noogie there as well. Do you know what I mean? At this point, I was being encouraged to come forward. And again, not in the way you expect. And I was just looking to unleash my right hand on him, like I have to many other people. And not in the way you expect. I'll tell you what, I might change the title of this video to Ace of Peach's Pound and Happy Ending. Now, we did get a good fisting in the ring, as I've already stated. Again, nice little hug there as well. Showing my love. Showing my love and appreciation for every opponent I have. Always get a little bit of a clincher in there. But again, this was where he was feeling the effects of the fight. And that was the end of the fight. I put my hand in the air. I looked like a kid, getting into a strop that last bit. But I was actually very happy, despite what it looked like, to be fair. It's not what it looks like. Guilty. So yeah, that was the fight. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, guys. All the best. God bless. Obviously my training, I've taken a few weeks off with regards to dieting, hence why my face has got a little bit chubbier, as they could say. Paddy Pimblett, eat your heart out. Well, I think he is. That's half the problem. And yeah, thank you very much for viewing my video. Do please give a like, rate and subscribe. I'm back in boxing again now. I'm hoping to be a little bit more regular on the old YouTube, but I can't promise anything. As you know now, my intro is, it's been a while. I say that to a lot of people, to be fair. And again, not in the way you expect. Anyway, thank you very much for viewing. Thank you all. All the best, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.